How did the Old Testament tabernacle function? Imagine walking through a busy camp in the wilderness, where everyone is focused on worship and offerings. Have you ever wondered how they connected with God in such a temporary setting? Well, the tabernacle was more than just a tent. It was a special place designed to bring God and His people together. It was built according to detailed instructions given by God to Moses during the Exodus. Its purpose was to serve as a portable sanctuary that could move with the Israelites as they journeyed toward the Promised Land. The structure was made of wood covered with fabric and measured about 30 cubits long, 10 cubits wide, and 10 cubits high. That's roughly 45 feet long, 15 feet wide, and 15 feet high. It could be assembled and taken down quickly, making it perfect for a wandering people. The outer courtyard was enclosed with curtains and had two main features. First was the bronze altar, where animals were sacrificed to atone for sins. It was about 7.5 feet wide and 4.5 feet high, with horns on each corner. Next was the bronze basin or laver, used by priests to wash their hands and feet before performing duties. This washing symbolized purification and readiness to serve God. Inside the tent, there were two main rooms. The first was the holy place, where priests performed daily rituals. It contained a table holding 12 loaves of bread, representing the 12 tribes of Israel. There was also a golden lampstand with 7 lamps that provided constant light, and an altar of incense where fragrant incense was burned to symbolize prayers rising to God. Only priests could enter this area to perform their duties. Beyond a thick veil was the most holy place, or Holy of Holies. It was a small, sacred chamber that held the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark was a wooden box covered with gold, containing the 10 Commandments written on stone tablets, a jar of manna, and Aaron's rod. The Ark symbolized God's throne and presence among His people. Only the high priest could enter this space, and only once a year on the Day of Atonement. During that time, he would sprinkle blood on the ark to make atonement for the sins of the people. The entire purpose of the tabernacle was to be a place where offerings and sacrifices could be made to God. These acts showed repentance and a desire for reconciliation. The priests acted as mediators, performing rituals that kept the relationship between God and Israel strong. It was also a constant reminder that God was with His people, guiding and protecting them on their journey. From a bigger picture, the tabernacle pointed forward to Jesus Christ. It showed God's desire to dwell with humans despite their sins. The sacrifices and rituals foreshadowed the ultimate sacrifice Jesus would make. Every part of the structure, from the furnishings to the rituals, carried symbolic meaning about God's holiness, the need for purification, and the promise of redemption. Understanding how the tabernacle worked helps us see how serious approaching God was in those days. It reminds us of the importance of holiness and how God's presence was central to their lives. It also connects to how Jesus fulfilled all these symbols through His life, death, and resurrection. The tabernacle was more than a tent. It was a picture of God's plan to be with His people forever.